Hello, my name is Nix, and today I will be discussing heroism, and specifically in that category, when does a positive personality trait become a tragic flaw? So we all know Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, and other heroes. They all are heroes who are committed to saving other people and stopping the bad guys. One thing in common that all these heroes have are their traits, which are usually good unless you're talking about an anti-hero. Every hero has selflessness, integrity, bravery, patience, and courage. Some heroes tend to have a little bit more cockiness, which makes us like them even more. Now, these are all positive personality traits, which makes a hero a hero. Though these traits might sound good and all, they can be tragic sometimes. Like some heroes might be too brave, which leads to their downfall, or they might be too cocky, which also leads to them getting hurt. Another example of how a positive personality trait can become a tragic flaw is altruism. Altruism is when a person acts to promote another person's welfare, even at a cost or a risk to themselves. An example of this would be feeding a hungry person at the cost of being hungry yourself. Now, some of you guys might find this outrageous and something that you would never do, and some of you guys might find this kind and something that you would do. Though being altruistic might sound good and all, it can lead to a big cause such as death. A good example of this would be George R. Price. He was a scientist, journalist, and he worked on theoretical biology. One of his theories was the altruistic theory, and he believed that if one individual was altruistic and sacrificed themselves, other people would be inspired and do the same thing. He also believed that genes connected to self-sacrifice will create a cycle, causing the future generations to be more altruistic. A good example of this would be if there were 4 monkeys in a cage with one monkey eating snake. One of the monkeys slowly moves to the corner so the snake can eat it, which gives the other 3 monkeys time and space to kill the snake. This all relates to George R. Price because he tried to do the same thing but in real life. But instead, he helped the misfortunate. George R. Price gave away his clothes, invited the homeless to sleep over, and a bunch of random acts of kindness. His family also suffered from this and decided to leave him, as he became homeless and poor. As time passed on, George became homeless himself and became a home squatter. At the end, George ended up killing himself, possibly due to stress or depression. This is how altruism, a positive personality trait, could become a tragic flaw, as it drove to George killing himself and his family leaving him. Going back to superheroes, in the movie The Dark Knight, Harvey Dent said something that catches my attention a lot. He said, "You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain." This quote caught my attention because it accurately restates my big question. You either die a hero, leaving your legacy of a positive personality trait, or you live long enough to see that positivity become a tragic flaw. So now I wish you guys to think about any of the positive personality traits you have. Think to yourself, can you become a tragic flaw? I'm Nix, and that was my TED Talks.